it's going to be a double-sided small axe, a little bit bigger. Well, probably not a hatchet, but yeah, it can be like a double-sided small axe. I've already got the plug knocked out, and I got the hole starting to drift. Starting with a piece of 5-inch 1-inch square stock. It's about 2 inches on each side of the eye so far. Went ahead and saved you the trouble of watching me sit there and punch this hole out. It took several heats, so we do have the eye punched out, and we're going to start from here. Next, we're going to start the tapering out the blades on each side of the little axe, and then finish off the eye as the last step. So that's the plan. See how she turns out. I got the forge hot, I got the piece hot, and yeah, we'll bring you over here to the anvil and we'll get started drawing out these axe blades. Alright, so the first thing I want to do is I want to isolate what's going to be the blade and what's going to be the eye area. I'm going to do that with my guillotine tool. I'm not going to get too crazy with it. But just get kind of an even isolation, top and bottom. Or I should say, not top and bottom, but both sides. So I'll probably take one more heat doing that. Kind of clean that up a little bit. This is about my third heat, trying to isolate this one side. And then I have to do the other side, of course. So I'm just trying to get an even starting point just in front of the eye area. One more time and I'll flip it around and do the other side. Alright, so I kind of got my areas isolated around where the eye area is going to be. Now I'm going to start to taper this down, fan it out. And hopefully not smash the eye in the process of doing all this. A little bit of prep work I did on the billet before I started was I took these sharp corners up here and I kind of rounded them off on the belt sander, so that's just going to help me with any cold shut. That it's going to want to start to form as I taper this down. So it's all going to get out of that heat. Get it back in, and yeah, we'll take a couple of shots tapering it down. All right, so I'll take a We'll take a few frames of getting this tapered down. So I'm already starting to figure out what's going to be the top and what's going to be the bottom. And so far, looks like I'm going to try to make this the top. And hopefully that'll fan out nice and wide. When I isolated my material with the guillotine tool, I made sure to leave a lot of meat all around the eye, so when I expand it, there'd be plenty of material there. That's a mistake I've made in the past, where I isolated too close to the eye hole, and then it gets real thin and starts cracking. So make sure you save yourself plenty of meat. All right, so that's about how far we've gotten so far. Some got some upset up in here. I'm gonna work out. Get some we're also getting some twisting that I'm going to have to get in check. Yeah, that's where we're at so far. Keep going. Alright, so I am still spreading this thing out. I switched cameras. This one just seems to get in there a little bit better when it gets thinner. About all that has to offer. Get it back in there and hit it again. All right, so flip it around. Start on the other side. I got a pair of tongs that aren't the best, but they are holding it. All right, so just like the other side, I'm gonna have to keep this upset in check. Kind of starts to fish lip a little bit up here on the top. Doesn't look like I have any in the front yet, so. I want to get the two sides as close to identical as I can. So that is the plan. Take a few more heats and then I'll bring you back when we get this thing quite a bit wider. All right, so I'm getting it out there. Switch hammers again. Kind of just gets in there a little bit better angle. All right, get it back in there. All right, so I got both sides tapered out. Now I'm just kind of doing some tweaking. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfectly straight right now, because I'll probably get some distortion when I start to drift the eye out. But I do just want to kind of keep everything close. At least keep the blades in plane. Looks like I got a little bit of a twist. So I'm gonna massage that out on this side and then we'll be ready to start working on the eye. All right, so I've taken a few cycles, just kind of letting the metal rest a little bit and doing some brushing. Move that metal quite a bit. And I'm just going to give it a chance to rest before we continue on with the eye, and that's what we're going to be doing next. So basically we just forged out a big bow tie. So I'm just brushing it, letting it rest, letting it cool down. Not like a true annealing, but just kind of giving it a break. And we're going to get back on it here in the next heat. I'm set up in my spudge block stand here to start drifting the eye out. So plan is I'm going to drift the eye out and try to widen this, you know, the eye area. I want to widen it out. All right, I think I'm set here with my swedge block. Make sure I'm getting the drift started straight. So this is going to be quite a few heats to get this down. I don't know about quite a few heats, but it's going to be a few heats. spread this out as far as I can as I go. Alright, so I am getting it down in there. Trying to keep it straight. Alright, keep on getting it. Alrighty. And we are still pressing on. So we are about at the end of the drift. I'm just kind of getting everything straightened up. And that's going to be a few heats. Alright, so this is where I'm at. I'm just kind of getting her in the vise, getting everything lined up with the drift, making sure everything is straight. The eye was getting a little bit wonky, but I think I was able to get everything straightened out. So there's going to be some grinding to do in the tops and the bottom where there is some upset. I didn't get this section widened out as much as I wanted to. I don't know what I'm doing wrong there. Wrong hammer, I don't know. I know, I do notice that most people who get those nice wide cheeks are using a press, so I just don't think I can spread the metal this way without spreading it this way with a hammer very efficiently. I don't know, I'm probably talking nonsense, but anyways, I think the forging is about done. I'm going to do some normalization cycles and rest this metal, and we'll get it over to the belt sander, get it cleaned up. So I can kind of show you there's some of the upsets I got to get out down in here. The problem I had was over there on the swedge block stand. I really didn't have anything that fit this area real well. If I was to make a bunch of these, I would have to probably make some sort of jig to hold it. without distorting all this, but all in all, I think it's going to turn out pretty decent. I'm going to go ahead and, like I said, do a couple normalization cycles and get it ready to get it profiled on the grinder. So stay tuned for that. All right, so we'll do 3 more of those, and we can be ready to go on the grinder for profiling. So I'll bring it back after it's profiled and cleaned up, and show you what the final shape wound up being. So it's going to be close to where it's at. I just got to get that wonkiness out where it was hitting the swedge blocks when I was trying to drift it. So get all that wonkiness out, and it's pretty much going to be pretty close to the shape that it is now. So stay tuned and I'll bring it back. All right, so here you go. Got the double-sided axe head. It's all finished up. It's been profiled. I went ahead and ground all the upset out of the top and the bottom, and brought it, I don't know, about to a 120 grit finish. I have already heat treated and tempered this, so it's pretty much done. Only thing left to do is go ahead and get the cutting edge on the secondary bevel, the final cutting edge. But yep, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. If you want to continue to see progress on this project, you can see the finishing photos after it's on the handle and ready to go on my Instagram channel, and that's on Metal Man Productions at Instagram. And I'm now on X, so formerly Twitter. I link my YouTube videos to Rumble and to X, so you can look me up over there too, and that's going to be Metal Man Pro at X and Metal Man Productions on Rumble. So all these videos will be linked to that social media as well. But yep, to see the final and finished project of this double-sided axe, you're going to have to go to my Instagram, and I'll put the pictures up there where you can see it finally done. A little bit of a sneak peek preview. So it's a piece of hickory that I ordered online. It was a 2x2 piece, and I paid 16 bucks for it. So I'm gonna wind up probably getting about three, four handles out of it. So pretty good value there. It is a lot more work though to make the handle versus throwing in a store-bought one. But again, just wanted to highlight the forging in this video, and the forging is done. So I want to thank you guys for stopping by, and remember to check me out everywhere. Like I said, see the final pictures of the completion of this on my Instagram. You can also look me up on X, Rumble, YouTube, and of course my Etsy store, where this will eventually wind up for sale. So yep, thank you. Thanks for stopping by. It's the first day of 2024, so Happy New Year. I hope the year treats you good. So this is going to be my first project of the new year, a double-sided axe. So I got some other stuff going in the background. Got a little knife here going, and I got some hooks going because it's kind of cold out here, and I just kind of been forging in between shaping the handle just to kind of keep the garage warm. And but yep, I'm going to shut up, stop babbling, and let you guys go, and we will catch you on the next one.